Long time no talk here. It's been about 2 weeks because I didn't post a video last week. I did a bad job again. And you know what? I don't feel that bad. Sean's playing video games. There is Netflix going on the wall behind me. If you hear some things, not my fault. I'm doing my best. It's currently 8:43 at night and I'm trying to film this video. So, what have I been up to? October's Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and if you follow me on Instagram, then you know that I've been posting a video a day on my TikTok as well as a post a day on my Instagram to bring awareness about domestic violence and how prevalent it is in intimate partner relationships and how important it is to know about it. And so I've been a little busy making a new TikTok and a new Instagram post every single day. I finally got this in the mail. This is the PURxRawBeautyKristi eyeshadow palette that I have been so excited. Ooh, disregard the awful mirror. We have our neutral side, and then we have our colorful side, and I also got the lovely lashes, which are her more natural lashes. So today what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a nude look and a colorful look. So we're gonna start with our nude. We're gonna try to do an everyday thing. There's lots of gorgeous colors. And I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do yet. I'm kind of feeling like this section here. There's also one shimmer shade in each side. I'm just gonna swatch it. This is Golden Ticket. Wow, she's a beaut. I have never used pure eyeshadows, but rawbeautykristi is a sweet, beautiful angel, and I love her, so that meant I needed this. And this is Cafe Disco, which is on the colorful side. Wowzers. I'm gonna start off, just kinda gotta be basic here. Start off with my whole heart, which is this shade. So sorry. All over my eye. We're gonna do it on this side. We're gonna do the nude look. So other than doing some design things on the side, I've also been trying to plan some creative things for my daughter because she has made a decision on what she wants to be for Halloween. I wasn't going to do, I'm using my Vermona and Sephora color switch. I'll probably be using it a lot if I'm using the same brush between both sides of the palette. I'm gonna dip into, I kind of want to dip into Mood Point, like this pink here. Let's do that. I'm gonna dip into Mood Point. Tap off the excess. So my niece has decided that she wants to be Moana, which is adorable. And then her dad is dressing up as Maui. So they're gonna be like the dynamic duo, dressed up all sorts of cute. But my daughter wants to be involved in that. I'm also gonna dip into, I think I'm gonna dip over here into Copper Boxes because this Mood Point is very cool toned and I am so unbelievably bronzy that it kind of makes me look a little crazy. So I'm gonna dip into that instead. So they're gonna be Moana and Maui, and so my daughter's decided, she's gone back and forth. For a while it was Ariel, then it turned into wanting to be Pinkie Pie from My Little Pony, and she said something else. But we've settled on being Hey Hey, which is the chicken, which I'll put up a photo right here. Little chicken in Moana. So we are now gonna be Hey Hey. Problem is, she wants to be a cute Hey Hey. She doesn't want to be like a boy. I mean, most people dressing up as a chicken are like boys. And so if you look up a Hey Hey costume on Amazon or just Googling it, they're all boyish. So she wanted a dress. So what does Mama have to do? make one. And the thing is, I kind of always do some sort of creation of her costume. It's just something I like to do. So every costume other than her second Halloween. So her first Halloween, she was technically a dog and I bought it. But Halloween after that, she was a little old lady and I handmade the hat. That was like her old lady wig. And then I had to like make the glasses and everything. And then my mom's boyfriend at the time, now her husband, he made a walker for it. Was the best costume. If I have a picture, I'll put it up right here. And then, so I'm gonna dip into Told You just because I decided I want that one. So that was like our, technically I guess, second Halloween. Then when she was 2, so our third Halloween, we decided to be Raggedy Ann. And by we, I mean I decided she was gonna be Raggedy Ann because she didn't have an opinion yet. So she was 2, she was Raggedy Ann. That was wicked cute, and I just bought that one off of Amazon. I didn't like go out of my way to make that one or anything. And then last year she was Elsa. However, I wanted her to be a pretty princess with a ball gown, so I purchased this like extreme ball gown off of Etsy, and then I sewed her a little shawl out of some like glittery fleece fabric, and then she had a wig. It was adorable. I'm gonna take It Just Does. I'm gonna start to like deepen this with the pink just for fun. So now this year we're doing Hey Hey. So now I need to like really up my sewing game because I have to sew everything. I have to sew things on the hat that I have to make her. I have to sew things onto the dress. I have to sew things onto a tutu. It's just gonna be a lot. And like, not like I have a sewing machine, like I'm hand sewing everything. It's crazy. It's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna take this brush and we're gonna dip into You're Not My Real Dad. I said You're Not My Real Dad to Sean in front of my daughter, and he was not impressed because someday she's gonna actually say that. I'm also gonna take this itty bitty flat brush and I'm gonna take You're Not My Real Dad again, and we're just gonna push it into our lash line. I'm gonna take a hair more of the It Just Does pink shade, blend over top. I feel like I like magically used a lot of colors. It wasn't really intentional. Okay, now I'm gonna actually cut my crease because I want to add, I think I just want to do a matte, no golden ticket, because the golden ticket's a little too gold for what I'm going for. So I'm just going to a little dot of concealer, look up, and wherever it touches on my upper lid, other than where my eyelashes touched, that's where we're gonna draw the line. Put some concealer on the side of my hand, dipping into it, and I'm sorry, stop screaming at me, phone. Bring it into the inner corner, and then so right here is where it touched. I'm gonna disregard the ones way up there, that was my eyelashes. So now I have to create this nice arc. Just a lot of excess product. Okay, I'm wiping off all the excess and I am kind of just blending out the edges here. Then I'm gonna take this brush. No, I'm gonna take this brush. This was downstairs for a while. I hadn't been able to use it. Now I'm super excited. I'm gonna take my Whole Heart, which is the light shade, on this brush, and we're gonna pack it on top of that concealer. Then we're just gonna pat out the edge. Nice bright corner. What is all that? Then I'm gonna take It Just Does, and we're going to go between the two with that shade. Make sure we blend between the two colors. So we want a nice gradient, so it's gonna go from white to pink to brown. Now I'm just gonna take my big blender brush and just go over my edges. Okay. Now under the eye, we're gonna actually start with the smaller blending brush. I just wiped off the color with my color switch. We're gonna go into the copper boxes first. Actually use this mirror, which is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Same brush into Told You, which is the second brown that we use, like really warm, almost like terracotta. I'm just trying to stay as close to my lash line as I possibly can. The brush that I use, it just does on. Okay, now that itty bitty little brush, I use the dark brown, You're Not My Real Dad. I'm just gonna push it into our lash line. And then big blend, just to make sure everything's good. I already did my eyebrows, but I'm like messing up my eyebrow real bad. All right, I'm gonna go off camera and do my eyes and eyelashes, so that way we can at least see the finished look, and then we'll move on to colorful eye number 2. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna go into the colorful side and take Cafe Disco and just put it on my inner corner because I think this color would be stunning. Whoa. She's powerful. I'm gonna top it with the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter, which is what I used on my face. Okay, I'll be right back with my eyelashes and everything on. We'll start at number 2. Where we are right now. We're back, and these eyelashes are a lot. So, like, they are beautiful, but they're just so big. I even cut off you can see my hot mess. Like, they're just a lot. I cut off a huge chunk, like 2 huge chunks off the end. These are so long. I could have cut off more. I think I should have. This is just not who I am. I don't wear lashes like this. Like, I look crazy. But on to the next eye. So, looking at this palette, I kind of want to do like these colors. So I think I'm going to try to blend Dandelion into my crease very softly to start. So Dandelion's the yellow. So we're gonna start with Dandelion. Tapping off a lot. And then I'm just holding the brush on the end, and I'm going to very delicately try and blend that onto my eye. Simply because the Garden State color is going to need something to blend into. So we're starting with Dandelion. Gonna be our transition shade. Simply because I don't really want to dip into the other side of the palette to find a transition shade, like one of the browns, because that just seems very predictable. So I kind of want to do something different. So that's what we're doing. I have never put lashes this large on my face, ever. Like, ever. So that's also pretty strange for me. All right, I'm gonna take this brush that I've used multiple times now. We're getting all the stuff off. It's gonna be a brand new brush. Dipping into Garden State, which is this shade right here. Tapping off a lot of excess. I'm actually gonna get into this mirror. I'm trying to build slowly so I don't overwhelm my eye with this color. No fallout yet. Okay, now I'm gonna take that same Dandelion brush. I'm actually gonna wipe off any of the extra, and I'm just gonna try to blend it in. think I want to get a nice smooth transition here. And I didn't really want to pull it in this far into my inner corner, but we've committed now, so that's where it is. That's where it stays. Okay, now I'm going to take this brush, which is more tapered, like on the side. We're gonna go into Garden State again. And we're gonna just try to deepen the outer corner as well as into the crease, but not go as high as we were before. Trying to keep it much lower. And then wiping off the second brush we used. And trying to blend. Dip back into Dandelion just a hair. Just to graze the top. Okay, now I'm gonna go back in with Garden State on that third brush one more time. I'm doing a slow build on purpose so I can control where the color is going. Like right now I'm going deep into my socket. I'm gonna go in with this brush, just like a flat packing brush. I'm gonna get Garden State on that, tap off the excess and put it on that way. I'm actually gonna bring it into my crease that way too. Yeah, that's much more vibrant. Now I'm going to very gently blend that out. Right now I'm taping my brush, so like the tip where the product used to be is now down into my crease, and then like the side hairs are actually scratching above, so it kind of blends it on its own. Okay. Now I'm gonna take this brush that we used for You're Not My Real Dad. I'm wiping it off, getting all the product off, and I'm dipping into Hurtful, which is this blue. You know what, I think I'm gonna pack that blue all over my lid. I think I've just decided that. And then maybe top it with the Cafe Disco. So this blue is going everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna use this brush again. I'm actually gonna dip back into Garden State and blend using that. And then very lightly with Dandelion. Something is itching my face. So, Garden State is not a good blending color. I'm just gonna say it. And dip into Dandelion and kind of try to blend between the two. Garden State, a little patchy when you blend it. When you pack it on, gorgeous. Not my vibe for a blend. Am I the best with colored eyeshadows? No, so it could be user error. But I personally don't entirely love... I'm actually gonna take a little bit of Garden State and pack it on my lid just so we can enjoy that beautiful color, because it is beautiful. It just doesn't do what I want it to when it blends, which we need everything to blend here. Unless I were to do like a really color blocked eye, which that would be amazing for. But we've got some, not loving that. All right, for the lower lash line, I'm going to take this itty bitty brush and dip into Tribute. Oh, just kidding, I want to put Cafe Disco on my lid. Putting Cafe Disco on my ring finger, and I am going to pat it on, and I'm actually going to bring it up into my crease. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'll probably also use Cafe Disco in the inner corner, but now I'm going to dip into Tribute, which is this beautiful purple on this really tiny Profusion small pointed eyeshadow brush. I'm putting it right on the tip. Right on the tip of the brush. And then I'm putting it right underneath my lower lash line. And I'm bringing it all the way into my inner corner. Okay, now I'm going to take the same style of brush, just a different one, and I'm going to dip into Side Effect, which is the pink. Neon pink. I have a feeling this might stain my eyes, but we'll see. We're just blending out the purple with the pink. Okay, and now I'm going to take this flat liner brush, go back into Tribute, which is the purple, and I'm going to push it into the lash line. So we still have a really prominent purple, then a blended purple, and then a pink. And I know I'm not zoomed in, so it's pretty hard to see, but I'm kind of scarred from my last video where I tried to zoom in to show you guys my look and the whole video is out of focus, so we're gonna stay far away today. All right, now I'm taking Cafe Disco on my ring finger again, and I'm just going to put it all up in that inner corner. I'm actually going to take it on the tip of my ring finger, bring it under the lower lash line, kind of blend it into that, and then the only problem with that is that you don't have like a ton of control, so I do have it a little lower than I would want it to, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. And now I'm blending glitter all over my face, but like it's fine. All right, let me pop on mascara and lashes, and we'll be right back. More of these big dramatic bad boys. You know what I mean? BRB. Welcome back to my face. This eye's really mad. So it's so bloodshot. This always happens. Then I have to take pictures of this eye look after. My eye's gonna be so red. I'm gonna have to like only look down and not at the camera. But the inner corner of this eyelash is straight up stabbing me in the eye. Like if I look down, it hurts. So that's great. But I mean, the lashes are gorgeous. They're just, I don't think they're for me. So I'm gonna get close real quick. Please hold. So, hi. So here's my natural side. And then here is my colorful side. My final thoughts on this palette is that it is stunning. I haven't swatched all the colors, so I don't know how all of them work, but all the ones I used are gorgeous. The only one that didn't blend like 100% is Garden State. And it didn't blend badly, it just didn't blend great. It wasn't like my favorite. Like it kind of blended out into a strange color. So that was the only one that was a little weird. If you pack it on your lid, it's gorgeous. If you pack it on in general, gorgeous color. On this side, every color was beautiful. Nothing was wrong with this. I mean, I didn't use 1, 2. These are the only 2 colors that I didn't use on this side. The other, 7 are gorgeous. And I even managed to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this side, so that's not bad. So the only colors I didn't use were Flavor Town, Am I Orange, Lumos, Camelot, and B. But this rawbeautykristi double-sided beautiful palette is amazing, and I'm so glad I have it. As for the lashes, they're just not, they're too much for me. On that note, I'm gonna go because it is currently 9:39. It's been about an hour since I started the recording, and I would like to get these eyelashes off my eyeballs before they fall out. And by they, I mean my eyeballs, because this one is bloodshot. So I'm gonna go take photos of this look so we can see them on the old IG soon. And if you're not following me on Instagram, it is, nope, from the side, at CaitlinJolene_makeup. And like I said, every day for the month of October, I am posting a domestic violence fact warning sign or statistic over there with a little infographic. First photo is makeup, second photo is infographic, and then in the caption you'll see the fact of the day. I also do my Makeup Mondays. Every Monday I post a little IG tutorial video on there, which is always fun. Those are like so fun to me because I just get to hang out and listen to music and do my thing. And then Thursdays at 4:15 I think is the time now on YouTube. Also, I've been posting on TikTok, so that is Caitlin Jolene 14 if you would like to go follow me on there. And I don't know, I'd love to see you guys stick around. Like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see more looks of this palette, great. If you want me to get back into the evolution of makeup because I'm a slacker and I'm not doing great, then also great. But I hope you enjoyed my 2 looks, 1 palette with my neutral look and my colorful look. So, I don't know, I'm really excited to use this stuff again. So I'm gonna go. I love you all. Thank you so much.